Just like that, an accident can change your life and the life of someone you love. But just as fast, you could buckle up, because no matter how you may try, you can't prevent all accidents. But the choice to buckle up can be your best defense if you are involved in an accident. You know, I can stand here all day and bore you with the statistics about how much money it costs in healthcare, insurance, and loss of wages for all the people who don't buckle their seatbelts. But that's not what's really important. Your life and the life of your family and friends is what matters the most. And that's why I'm here, speaking with you today. That should be your primary reason to buckle your seatbelt. Not that you can get a traffic ticket, or you can get pulled over, or it's the smart thing to do. It's the smile on your child's face, and the knowing that you're doing everything that you can to protect them and yourself from harm. And I know most of you are saying, well, I buckle up most of the time, but sometimes I'm in a hurry, or I'm not going to go that far and, nothing's going to happen. Well, I used to think that way, but I don't think that way anymore, because I know firsthand that how fast that things can happen, and in a split second things can go from good to bad. And I know it may be hard to see, but on my face is a scar that runs the length of my chin. And I got this scar about 10 years ago. My friend and I were on our way home from work. Our drive was about 15 minutes from point to point. And it was a little after 1 o'clock in the morning because, like most teenagers, we worked the second shift because, well, I guess we did. But there was no traffic, and it was a 4-lane divided interstate. So what can happen? What could go wrong? Well, something did go wrong. And it happened just like that. There was a driver going the wrong way on the interstate at about 60 miles per hour with no headlights on. It's just speeding down the road. So you can imagine how fast and how hard that impact was when it hit my friend's car. And I briefly remember coming to with sounds from my friend screaming at me to wake up and get up. And somehow or another I found the strength to get up and open the door. And all I can remember is how hot and wet my whole body was. Well, after that I passed out. And I woke up in the hospital. My friend and I survived though, because we were both wearing our seatbelts. However, the other passengers in the car, one of them wasn't. The driver, she walked away without a scratch. But her passenger, unfortunately, he didn't wear his seatbelt, and now he spends the rest of his life in a wheelchair as a quadriplegic. I told this story in the hopes that it does for you exactly what it does for me. It reminds me every time I sit in a vehicle. It reminds me to buckle up, because especially in the times that we live in, with all the cell phones and all the texting and all the other distractions that all the drivers fall prey to, anything can happen. So my goal here today is not to scold you because you don't wear your seatbelt. My goal is to remind you why you do wear your seatbelt. So the next time you're in your car and you don't put your seatbelt on, think about this. Turn around and look at your little girl or little boy, or turn to your side and see your friend or the one that you love, and remind yourself to take a second to click it. And remind them too if you have to. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great day.